Não,
Aliás, tá tudo bem a entrevista, né?
Tudo bem, tudo bem.
Muito bem.
Muito profissional.
Vocês estão gostando? Vou tentar falar inglês pra vocês entenderem, tá bom?
Muito bem, muito bem.
Desculpa.
Não,
ok.
What does the fuck say?
We are from Brazil, and thinking that you're gonna be huge in Brazil, I'd like to know first if you are prepared to be a star in Brazil.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, first of all...
Take off the clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now?
No.
Okay, wait.
If you want.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Do you know something about Brazil?
Yeah, we know something about Brazil.
What?
Garrotas.
Yeah. Garrotas. Tubarão.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pastelaria.
Pastelaria.
Okay.
Bacalhau.
You're talking about Portugal a little bit.
It's two different places.
Yeah. Portugal is in
But
Europe,
the
and
West.
Brazil it's South America. Brazilians love imagine living in Norway. What is the worst thing about living in Norway?
The worst thing is that everywhere you go is worse. If you live in Norway and you want to go on holiday, it's gonna be worse. You know?
So you stay all the time here.
Stay all the time.
It's like being on the top of the mountain, you know?
can
And you
only
have
go
like
down.
the beautiful view. If you go somewhere else, it has to be down.
Okay.
And then the mountain is blocking everything, so the view is not so nice.
There's no other problems here.
It's cold, and
It's
the
cold,
weather is
cold,
bad,
and it's very tiny,
and people are like
moody and
grumpy,
grumpy.
You are not grumpy.
and the food is boring.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of food do you have?
We have like sheep's heads split in two, served on a plate.
We have something called lutefish, which is fish in acid.
Very good.
Horrible.
It's like a jelly of fish, but it tastes a little bit from acid.
This is the only problem in Norway. About murders. No.
No, we
No
don't
murders.
have murders.
We
We
don't
don't have guns. Police don't have guns. That's true.
Peraí, deixa eu ver se eu entendi. A polícia não tem arma? A polícia não tem arma?
A polícia não tem arma.
Entendeu? Ou-
Pera. A polícia não tem arma. Pera.
Não.
A polícia não tem arma.
Não tem arma.
Opa, parece que a polícia aqui tem armas, hein? Tá certo que é a polícia real que cuida, né, de coisas mais importantes. Mas tem arma. Se um traficante norueguês quiser vir aqui e dar um pau nesse cara, é muito fácil. Tá aí, armas para a Noruega.
We have now, because it's terror in the world, they're allowed to carry a gun for a couple of months. But normally, no guns. Police don't wear guns.
And the drug dealers, they have guns here.
No.
They
don't
have
need
it.
They do like this.
Yeah. And then they,
Give me my drug. Give me my drugs.
They put
No.
like fingers up your nose.
I'm telling you now, seriously. 2 weeks ago,
I don't know
on
what's
the front page of the newspaper, biggest newspaper in Norway, it said that we are having problems with bullying in the prison. They are bullying each other. Not
They're
hitting,
saying
not
like-
killing, but they're saying mean stuff.
Peraí, deixa eu ver se eu entendi. Os ladrão faz bullying, o povo esse é o problema da cidade?
Yeah. É muito grave.
Os ladrões
Yeah.
são malucos.
Yeah. Os ladrões dizem: você é muito gordo. E o outro ladrão fica muito. Chora muito.
This is the problem in
Yeah.
prisons here.
Yeah.
They don't cut their heads.
No.
It's crazy.
Why would they do that? They can only say like
But
you're
how,
fat.
how they are in prisons? Why they are in prisons?
Because
Very
they
hard. Very hard, like.
Without guns,
Don't film when
I don't feel because no,
Yeah.
it's gonna be in Brazil.
Yeah.
If I show this to a Norwegian police,
Yeah. And the Norwegian police comes and said, you have to come with me. We can have this on the way. Yeah. And then we can go and talk about this. And you get to prison.
Emily, você não pode ficar aqui fazendo isso numa homenagem.
Por que não?
Porque é feio e errado.
Por quê? Eu tô ocupado. Ei, vai ser preso. Você vai ser preso. Peraí, vou chamar agora.
just to understand, right now in Brazil, in prisons,
Yeah.
people are cutting the head of the other ones. It's not because bullying, it's because of stuff's more, how can I say?
Potent.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
I think you should start with multiplication. That would solve everything.
In Norway, if there's a car crash,
Yeah.
how many people do take a selfie here in Norway?
It is a normal question, Brazilian interview
Is this-
question. Do we have to prepare for this if we become very popular in Brazil?
Yeah.
This is the question we're getting.
Yeah.
Okay. How many Norwegians take a selfie in a car crash?
The boring question, the boring answer is like no one. And I'm not sure where we're gonna be.
Do you
Like,
think they're stupid?
yeah, they're stupid.
People helps.
Yeah.
When a car crash each other,
Yeah.
people helps.
Yeah.
Not taking selfie. Oh, Snapchat. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
In
Or-
Brazil, you
There's a
of
place.
course, of course.
There's
A
a
lot
place.
of likes.
A lot of likes.
If a guy hits a woman here,
Yeah.
what happens with him?
He's bullied.
He's bullied very hard.
Yeah.
They say, "Oh, you're very thin hair."
If a congressman spits in another, what would happen?
He will get on. He's retarded, I think. So he
Would
will get psychiatric ward.
and it would be like a big deal in the papers, and they would resign.
Mostra aqui outras capas de jornal, olha lá. Uma raposa morreu. Essa é a capa do jornal Rá. O que mais tem? Acho que isso daí é bem
Esse daqui, ó.
Olha lá. O velhinho mudou o cabelo.
Tá uma feliz, ó, os dois.
E a outra ganhou títulos. 2 horas de casa compraram um livro. Essas são as notícias da Noruega pra você.
Other question about politics. What would happen if a congressman say to a congresswoman that she didn't deserve even to be raped?
That's a classic.
That's
I think that happens all over the world.
yeah.
If a woman walk with short dress here,
If she walks with a short dress,
Yeah.
she will probably arrive at the destination at some point.
Mulher assim tem que ser estuprada, né?
É, olha lá. Saia curta, né? Olha lá, esse velho vai meter a pica nela, olha lá. Vamos ver se ela consegue chegar no destino. Vamos ver. Olha lá, não vai chegar nem fudendo. Olha o velho, vai pegar ela. Não, deixa ela passar.
She will walk and walk and walk and walk, and
and
then
then she
but
say,
nobody gonna ask her like, you cannot walk like this.
no.
No.
So this is Brazil. Are we sure we want to go to Brazil? Is this?
No.
No.
no,
This
no.
is just
No.
hypothetically.
yeah.
I wrote now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm improvising. Where can I find slavery jobs here in Norway?
Slavery?
Yeah.
All over the place.
Hotels.
If you go on this side of town, people are very, very rich.
Okay.
And they don't pay people to do things. They want them to be,
But for free?
not for free, but they pay
It's
very
not
little.
slavery.
Okay,
Not slavery.
it's not enough.
No. Do people offend each other a lot in traffic here?
Not
Hey, we
like,
can do it.
But no, fucking bastard!
no,
No!
But look at.
it's harsh.
That's the hard. That's.
I never do that.
I never.
worse.
That's.
They pass you and say,
Not. But
no.
It's,
not
that's-
sound. That's very rude. With the sound, that's very rude.
What happened here if the police pass by a black person?
There are no black persons in Norway.
No black persons here.
Racist?
Não tem negro aqui, é isso mesmo?
That was a joke.
That was a joke. Yeah.
We have a lot of. See,
Nothing happens with a black guy. Oh, we need to
go
to-
away.
Go away. Like
No, not the last 100 years.
No.
okay. If someone lost his cell phone here,
Yeah.
what happens?
He would probably just
You
get a
pick it
call.
up and then they say, Siri, call my latest called contact. And then the phone calls and someone picks up. Hello? Yeah, someone lost the phone. You can meet me and I will give it back to you. And then we
yeah.
dance.
And then we dance the dance, yeah.
And then-
And we eat the sheep's head.
Sheep's head.
Oscar, dizem que aqui na Noruega tudo é seguro, certo?
Sim.
Tenta pegar uma bicicleta e ver se ela tá presa.
Sim, ela tá presa.
Por que ela tá presa então?
Porque acho que o dono falou, vou prender.
Então não é tão seguro assim.
Vamos ver a outra. Tá presa.
Parece que mudou, né, as coisas, né?
Acho que eles ganham dinheiro suficiente aqui pra comprar corrente.
Do you have a religion here?
Yeah, it's Ylvis. Because we work here, we don't have the pictures up here. But it's very normal to have like one picture of him, one picture of me.
And you bow.
No, they don't bow. They do
Have
like
to bow.
they don't do like this when they come into the. They do
Salute.
salute
For you too.
for Australia.
Like, Jesus Christ. No.
No.
You don't.
We have a Christianity, something.
Christianism.
Christianism. It's not big.
What will happen here if a guy masturbates and comes in a woman in a public transportation?
What kind of transportation? Tram or bus? Tram is...
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. Bus would be problematic. Because in the trams in Norway we have like... we have like compounds.
Trans, okay. It's the best answer I've ever heard.
If you are that kind of guy, you masturbate on people, then you're a tramsexual.
If a person decides to become an Uber, the taxi guy hits him here.
Not so much. He bullies him.
They bullies him, but for...
Okay, first.
And then...
Okay.
And then
Por isso que não tem Uber aqui, né? Igual os táxis dos caras também, mano. O Uber vai ser o quê? Ferrari, caralho, olha isso. Olha essa mina.
So, the best place to live is Norway.
Sorry, but in the bus, masturbation in the bus, what?
Trams, just around the corner.
Okay.
If you want to try.
I can go now?
Espera um segundinho, só pra gente terminar.
Ok.
Só, a gente termina e a gente...
Tá.
Quantos minutos?
Não, tá, só pra terminar aqui.
A gente só terminando que você
Só pegar o trem, né?
Não, você tá sem tempo.
Calma, deixa os caras aqui.
Mas tem que falar com eles porque...
Peraí, caralho. Se eles entendem português, dá uma segurada.
Não,
Sorry, we are speaking in Portuguese.
No, no problem.
Yeah, our language.
No problem.
Give your Instagram for people.
My Instagram is @vegardino.
And yours?
At Ylvis.
What would you like to people write to you on your Instagram? They gonna write to you.
We love you.
We love you.
Yeah.
Brazil loves you.
There's-
You are my hero.
You're my
Yeah.
hero.
Okay.
I masturbate when I look at you.
Yeah.
I masturbate and I look to you.
Even though I'm a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a big gay idol.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Crossing the line. To finish, can you help me with because Brazil right now it's a shitty place. It's everything. It's ruining.
Yeah.
Everything. It's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I think the it's gonna pass. And I'd like to ask you if you guys can help me without money. I don't like your money. I don't need your money.
Okay.
I need your heart.
Heart.
Yeah. And I know that music can solve all the problems.
Okay.
Can you give me a chorus? Because every music that you did in your life, like more than 1 billion people watched you. And I like to use your know-how to make a music in Brazil to solve Brazilians' problems.
Okay. We have to try that. I mean, we can't say no.
No, we can't say no.
We don't want to, but we can't say no.
We have to discuss in Norwegian for a minute.
Jeg har skaffet meg saker av noe slag.
Vi har 14 arbeidsdyktige mann.
14 mann.
Så, tre.
Dampen, gamle dampen, ta på det 6 spring. Dampen, gamle dampen, dingelingelingelingeling.
Thank you so much, man. Would you like to say
Muito
something
obrigado.
to Brazil? Like, would you like to me that I teach you some words in Portuguese?
Yeah,
sure.
How do you say kindergarten?
Jardim de infância.
Caralho.
Jardim de infância.
Rabo. Caralho.
And it's very hard.
Yeah.
Let's try?
Yeah.
Caralho.
Foder. Okay. It's very hard.
Yeah,
Very
it's
hard.
very hard.
Paper.
Paper, papel.
Foda-se.
Maluco. Papel. Sim.
Você é um burro.
For.
Obrigado.
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 Vai te foder.
Não. Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. You
Obrigado.
said wrong.
Ou seja,
You said obrigado.
Ok.
Okay?
Foda-se.
Okay.